Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Friday the 23rd, and today was a beautiful day weather-wise out. Had a handful of weird things happening to me today. Got a text early this morning from my sister-in-law wanting to know what I was doing for the next couple hours. She was unable to help out the cable guy in that, and I guess my dad, who's staying over there now in that, was down at the farm trying to get some more clothes and stuff with his sister from Washington, D.C., and his father, my grandfather, and that were all gone. So she was there alone, wanted me to come help the cable guy in that. So I went ahead and hit the shower, headed over that way, hung out with that guy for a little bit, and then everybody else kind of showed back up and kind of came and went. It was just a lot of weird, and it's kind of a weird deal over there. It's just that part of my family I've been kind of adjacent from for quite a while now, so it's always kind of a strange little thing. We got that all taken care of. I went back out, did some yard selling and stuff, tried to find a few items. Found a couple good things. Found some old, I think, Model A or Model T wheels. I'm not really sure what they are, of an old Ford. One front, one rear. Unfortunately, I wish they were both a matching set, but might turn them into some yard art. I might try and sell them, have my mind up there. Also picked up some old flower pots, box full of flower pots there, so hopefully I can figure out something to do with them. There's a whole stack of the ceramic ones I'm going to try and do some, or not ceramic, but clay pots. I'm going to try and do some craft idea. I've got a little idea for those that might work out for me. I'm going to give that a shot and see what happens there. So other than that, went ahead and got a few things done around here. Played with the dog quite a bit today. Got to spend some real good time with him. Also went ahead and got a few things around done. Watered the yard. The yards are having a hell of a time. Watered all the trees, watered all the flowers, yada yada. That some seems to take forever. So got all that done. Then this evening we had a benefit dinner to benefit my father's raise some money for his cancer and that. So we had a potluck dinner down there at the Eagles bar / club, whatever. And it was kind of an interesting kind of thing. Hung out with a lot of people I haven't seen for a while and talked to a few of them, and just ran to a bunch of people that seemed to get offended when they claimed they coached your ball game, when you were like 8 years old. They're not coached, but refereed your ball game when you're like 8 years old, and they were offended the fact you don't remember them. They remembered the one time you had a company picnic back when, like 25, 35 years ago, something like that, and you were like 4 years old or 8 years old or whatever the hell it is, and you don't remember that guy either. And like, this guy worked with your dad like 20 years ago, and he met you once at a picnic or some junk, and he's also offended you don't know who he is. So, and I'm like, well, I hate to tell you this, man, but I just kind of shook it off and let it go. And somebody else that was there with me and stuff, they were like really getting offended the fact that like everybody was being offended they didn't know who the hell they were. I'm like, how would I know you? I met you one time or twice 20 years ago. There's no way in hell I'm going to stand out and remember who the hell you are. So I told him, I said, dude, just suck it up, pretend you remember them, and just move on and just let it go. So it's one of those things where you have a lot of people that seem to know my father, but not really many true good friends. That whole saying of, would you rather have 100 pennies or 4 quarters? Either way, you still got a buck. So definitely, he's more of the 100 pennies kind of person, and very few close friends. I mean, I didn't recognize a single person there. Like, well, outside family, there was a neighbor up the road that had been around a few times, but I don't remember like anybody coming over for like a barbecue, anybody coming over to hang out, shoot the shit. I don't remember anybody like that at all, coming over to help make up a load of wood, none of that kind of stuff. So it was definitely one of those really weird times right there, but it all was what it was. Really kind of a strange deal, seeing my brother around. Just, he used to be so anti-alcohol. He was always on my dad's case about drinking too much and so on and so forth with that. And now here he is. I haven't seen him. That he had a beer in his hand every single minute. As soon as that one I seen him tip it up, he would go get another beer and pound on the next one. So he wasn't like pounding beers, I guess I was improperly said, but he constantly had a beer in his hand drinking the beer. Couldn't even take the time to set it down. So definitely one of those things that really just look back at life. And I never really, made fun of the beer drinking. My dad, I kind of let it go in the early stages. I drank a lot when I was a kid. I quit drinking before I turned 18. And now here we are, my brother, who was, I think, probably 18 or 20 years old before he had his first, alcoholic drink he chose to drink. Dad used to pour alcohol down us when we were little kids, and we'd laugh as we puked out the porch, that kind of thing. But that's back when we were like, 4 and 8 years old kind of deal. Not so much when you're a, semi-adult teenager making your own decisions. So it was one of those deals. I'm glad I got my drinking out of the way when I was younger, and I don't waste my life doing it now. So I don't know. It's just a weird thing when you start getting back in people's lives that, wanted you out of their life for so long, and now they're kind of coming back around a little bit. Though my brother still won't even speak to me. Wouldn't even hardly look at me today, so it was really strange there too. But definitely, overall, it was pretty good. Had a good time. Talked to some other people that I hadn't talked to for a while. Bumped into a couple of people that I've been friends with off and on that were more my brother's friends than that are wanting to hang out, wanting to do some running, wanting to do some kayaking, that kind of good stuff. So we'll see how that goes and go from there. It'll probably go pretty good until they find out. My brother finds out they're hanging around me and they'll throw a fit and, tell him basically it's me or him kind of thing, because he's kind of a little bit of a bitch like that. So, oh well, what can you do? So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.